Hello and welcome to a Chip Off the Old Block Toys. I'm Jeff. Today we're going to unbox and build yet another Diorama collection set. Now I haven't done too many of these on camera, but I do own all of them that are out so far except for the indoor speeder bike chase one, which I just ordered today. So hopefully in a couple days I'll be doing another video on that one. But I do have Yoda's little hut with the X-Wing thing sticking out. I have the Death Star trench. Anyways, I have them. And we will do a comparison side by side of them, and maybe even the Emperor's throne room set that came out a few years ago. I do like the dioramas because they are more in detail than a normal set is. Because I mean, the throne room, it has basically the same things to it, but it's not as detailed in as many pieces. So anyway, this is set number 75352, just released in 2023, 807 pieces and 3 minifigures. It's simply titled The Emperor's Throne Room, and it retails for $99.99. All right, guys, hit the like button, subscribe, and let's start the building. this concludes the build of 75352, the Emperor's Throne Room Diorama. This is a great set. It was fun to put together. And let's go over the review, which is always value, creativity, playability, ease of build, and part out value. So the value. This set retails for $99.99, 807 pieces, 3 minifigures. So that puts it at 12.4 cents per piece. I'm only going to give that an 8. And that's because I don't like the extra licensing fees. I mean, it's the same pieces. It's just the fact that it's molded into a licensed movie that we all know, that it costs more, and I don't appreciate that, so it's an 8. Creativity, I will give it a 10, and that's because I do like the set itself. I do like the bars here, the railings. I like these lights that are in the movie, as well as in another set that's very close to this, which I'll show you in a minute. This window right here, I think, kicks behind. I think this is really cool, and for the creativity, that's why it's a 10. And also, the Emperor's chair is more detailed than any other of the chairs they made for the Emperor, which I'll show you another one in here in a minute. Playability is a 10, and the reason why playability is a 10 is not only to this diorama set do we have, but we also have the Dagobah one. And this Dagobah one is set number 75330, released in 2022, 989 pieces and 3 minifigures, which by the way makes it 9.1 cents per piece. I do like the X-Wing coming out, and these, although the playability is not, what do you call it, this isn't really meant to be played with, it's meant to be displayed because it's part of a movie scene. The fact that there are other ones that you can display it with, which is why I'll give the playability a 10. There is also the Death Star Trench Run, and this is set 75329, released in 2022, 665 pieces and 0 minifigures. By the way, if you didn't know, fun fact, when they built the model that the Death Star is in the movie for A New Hope, they went and got thousands of battleship model kits and cannibalized them, glued them together, and made the trench, the whole thing for the close-up shots that you see for the Death Star. So it's completely random, but it worked out great. And there's one more diorama set that I own, and that is the Trash Compactor Diorama. And this one is from the Death Star, New Hope. It's set number 75339, released in 2022, 780 pieces, 6 minifigures, retails for $89.99, makes it 11.5 cents per piece. There is one more diorama set, and that is set number 75353, just released in 2023, 596 pieces, 3 minifigures, called the Endor Speeder Chase Diorama. And I do not have a copy of that yet. I ordered it, and it should be here shortly. And that one retails for $79.99 for 13.4 cents to make it the most expensive. But, well, it's not here yet. But we will be building that on camera as soon as it gets here. All right. So, for playability 10, ease of build, I'll give it a 9. The window was a little tricky, but not too tricky. And part out value, I'll give it a 10 because there's a lot of tile in here, and there's a lot of pieces that are not specialty pieces. There's lots of windows that you use on a train or a building. So, I would definitely give the part out value a 10. Now, we have the diorama sets, but the other set that this is close to is actually not a diorama set. So let me get that together, and boy, I moved the wrong thing on the trash compactor there. Okay, so this is set number 75291. They did build a different version of this, but this is the version that I have. This is the later version of it, and this was released in 2020, 775 pieces and 5 minifigures. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So as you see, it has the same exact pieces and everything on this here. I think that's pretty cool. There's 2 here, there's 2 here. The railings are a little bit different because it actually has the holes that the Emperor got thrown down, or the hole the Emperor got thrown down. And it also has the part where Darth Vader upsets Luke, and he reveals his location, he throws his lightsaber and does that. So it's a little bit different, and does have the room with the 2 royal guards. So real period guard. So anyway, pretty cool. But the critique I have on that is this little window, which looks a lot like a TIE Fighter window. It's not quite, because the TIE Fighter window does not have the pieces like that, but it's perfectly round with the perfect pieces all around it. But anyway, it doesn't really matter. The point is, these dioramas are blown up and they got more detail, and that's what I like about it. So I hope you guys have liked everything about this video, and if you have, hit the like button. Please consider subscribing, leave me a comment below, and turn on all notifications. That way you'll know when I put out a video, which is currently almost every day. I am about ready to have this surgery fusing my neck together, so you will see some gaps in the surgery, in the videos. I'm gonna do a few ahead of time, so there's not such a big gap, but there will be. All right, guys, be good to each other, stay safe out there, and I'll catch you on the next video.